Hey folks, I'm Alana, and when I was at PAX East just a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to quite a number of developers, AAA and indie, about the whole death of single-player games thing, why it might be happening, and where it might be coming from.
Can you kill something that big?
As it turns out, devs say Twitch is a really, really big factor. One person I spoke to is Rami Ismail from Vlambeer, who said that one of the most under-discussed effects of Twitch and YouTube is that no major studio outside of first parties who are trying to sell consoles, or a studio with a reputation for making single-player games, really has a reason to bother with immersive single-player campaigns. Content creators will generally only play a single-player campaign once, meaning the hype dies out really, really quickly. And grabbing the attention of content creators is one of the easiest ways to market games right now. If developers want to take advantage of those content creators, the best way to do it is to just make a game that has never-ending content. Make a Sea of Thieves, make a No Man's Sky, make a Destiny, and even if it's bare bones on launch, keep updating it and people will keep on advertising it for you. Frankly, even if the devs don't update it, a lot of people will keep playing if the core game is solid. PUBG has never-ending content because each match is totally different, without PUBG Core needing to do a whole lot. We're also just seeing more and more people look to Twitch and YouTube to get their first glimpses of games, potentially ruining the stories and making them not feel the need to buy them as a result. Persona 5 had crazy strict stream restrictions to prevent this exact thing, and a studio who made a 2016 game called That Dragon Cancer wrote a blog post about how they really believe that Let's Play culture really hurt their revenue. There's no doubt that Twitch streams and Let's Plays, which are free to watch, prevent some people from wanting to buy narrative-driven games, which in turn prevents some devs from wanting to make them. Gamers are also statistically deciding to play more of the same game for longer, according to industry analyst Michael Pachter. People are playing more of Fortnite, more of Sea of Thieves. That means they're buying less games overall, and that tells devs that they need to make games as service-style games where it's easy to put in microtransactions and continue to profit. That basically saves them from the fear that gamers are buying less games, meaning the challenge isn't now, how do we sell these games? It's, how do we sell this one game and keep people playing it forever and get them to be so loyal that they'll keep spending money. With all of that said, I do imagine God of War will sell incredibly well. Horizon Zero Dawn sold really well. And that's kind of how this cycle works. As more devs are moving away from single-player only experiences, Ubisoft being a really great example with games like For Honor, Siege, and Wildlands, the appeal of the few single-player games that do pop up is higher. Sony's clearly using that logic to sell hardware, and it's working for them. It's third parties like Bethesda that I'd keep an eye on over the next 5 years. With Dishonored 2 and Wolfenstein 2 not selling remarkably well, that games-as-service, Twitch-friendly model gets more and more appealing, and I think that really sucks. Of course, this is all happening at a time when it feels like so many gamers are really vocal about not wanting to lose single-player games, but the people saying that might not be voting with their wallet hard enough, or there might not be enough of them. It's just really hard for publishers who have investors they need to please to argue that a single-player game is going to be more profitable overall than something that's likely to get thousands of free hours of marketing on Twitch, and more hours played from individual players, a lot of whom are also, you know, on Twitch. But hey, I'd love to know what you guys think of this one. For a deeper dive into the monetary side of it, check out a video I made about whether or not AAA games can actually survive without microtransactions. I'm Alana, and I'll see you guys next time.